So we got the news yesterday. There is a source. It's called. I mean, he's called Patrick. He's a guy that works in Hollywood, obviously, and for him the sources are correct because obviously, I mean not obviously, but these sources were correct before about other things, I guess. So that is why this looks very well reliable, and the fact that of course before we ever knew any of this, me and Logan of course covered all the pictures that Zack released on Instagram, and this all seemed very deliberate because he never does such things, and he didn't even had any Instagram accounts before, I don't think so, and all of a sudden he makes one and he starts posting pictures that we never seen before, excluding one of Superman, which is this one right here that you see now. So we thought that there is something to it, and it turns out that there is something to it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, other people thought as well, and seems like we are right. Of course, me and Logan do not start. Do not start.
Do not
Jesus,
start?
do
What?
not. We are not starting a party
Yeah,
yet
no.
because we know very well that everybody can
Nothing
be.
is set in stone yet.
Yeah, nothing can be. I mean, nothing is set in stone yet, so we are not like having a party already. But at least we are very hopeful that this is true because this is what my gut is telling me for years that something is gonna happen. It's just a feeling that I had, but I didn't pay any attention to it because I didn't see how this is gonna happen. But I was literally having a feeling that's gonna happen.
We have a throw in the chat.
All right. And hi to Lord Dragniel, by the way.
Yeah.
So let's continue now with the article, guys. So this is from Cosmic Book News again, like the previous article was. Henry Cavill back as Superman, Ben Affleck possibly Batman SnyderVerse updates exclusives. So I have an update on the return of the SnyderVerse and what I'm hearing from my insiders. Before getting into it, here's the current situation. Variety reported that the Saudis are teaming with Paramount for a full WBD takeover shortly after Paramount publicly denied the report. So no matter how this turns out, the bottom line stays the same. The Saudis want Zack Snyder back and they want the SnyderVerse restored. If the Saudis back Paramount and win, Snyder wins. If they back Comcast and win, Snyder wins. Either way, Snyder comes out ahead. So yeah, Comcast was the other company. As I tweeted, the wild card is President Donald Trump, who has been reported to be backing Skydance Paramount. While Trump is said to dislike Comcast CEO, my insiders point out that Comcast positioned itself for a WBD bid by creating a separate company to dump the networks Trump hates. Oh, to dump the networks Trump hates. Wow. So that issue may not stop anything. My insiders told me Zack knows exactly what is going on with Trump, and that's why Zack posted that Henry Cavill Superman image, and that's why Zack Snyder posted that Superman image on Veterans Day. Update: the White House just announced a massive deal worth $600 million with the Saudis after a meeting with Trump.
Oh boy.
Okay. Actors expected to return. If the SnyderVerse truly comes back, that means the actors return to their roles. I'm told Henry Cavill is back as Superman, Gal Gadot is back as Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa will be back as Aquaman, Ray Fisher will be back as Cyborg, Ezra Miller as The Flash. I'm told doubtful.
Yeah.
The man, yeah, the man.
The man Affleck.
The man
He's the man. He's the man.
He's the man.
Yeah.
The Ben Affleck question. The biggest unknown is Ben Affleck. If you follow the last decade of drama, you know he's been burned multiple times, including being cut from the real ending of The Flash. My insiders say Affleck possibly returns as Batman, but warn, it's a lot of work physically. Yeah, of course it is. So here's Zack Snyder with, well, Some guy from Saudi Arabia.
With some guy from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Apparently.
They all dress the same.
Yeah.
Snyder's plan and what comes after. I'm told the plan is for Snyder to finish his SnyderVerse. I'm told the Saudi WBD deal has been in the works for some time. It's also the reason Zaslav passed on Paramount's earlier bids 3 times. Wow. Zack is close with the Saudis and they want his storyline back to back to rival Marvel and the upcoming Avengers films. Sounds like they're aiming straight at Disney. After Snyder completes his arc, I'm told DC will reboot again, likely under Mike DeLuca and Pam Abby, the current heads of Warner Brothers Pictures. Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of them. I mean, I thought
Well,
that...
because they're the heads of Warner, not of DC.
that
Yeah.
makes total sense, yeah. The fate of the DCU and James Gunn. Regarding James Gunn and the DCU, I'm told that if Paramount and the Saudis are indeed teaming up, James Gunn's DCU is toast and Gunn will be forced out due to Gunn's divisive politics. Gunn, the head of DC Studios, posted and said nothing on Veterans Day. I've also been told that Gunn's Man of Tomorrow is just the original plans for Man of Steel 2 with Brainiac. Which is just stealing another person's script and all.
That's not his first time. He was never actually original in most of the things that he was doing. So
yeah. Okay. So I've been told that if Comcast Universal ends up buying WBD, there's a real chance Gunn could actually team with Zack Snyder for the SnyderVerse return. I doubt that to my very core.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they're actually friends. I mean, Snyder looks uncomfortable here and in pain.
It's kind of like, let's just take a photo for the press.
Yeah, just for the freaking press.
Just for the press.
He looks uncomfortable and in pain. I wouldn't make this face if I was to take a picture with a guy that I actually liked.
Actually, how old is Zack Snyder?
I don't know. Well, he's old. I'm not sure
But
how old he
he's
is.
not older than James Gunn. Or
I'm not sure.
he's training and looks way better than James Gunn ever will.
Yeah, well, James Gunn has Botox.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Okay, so James Gunn looks fake and gay like always. Like he always does. He's not gay, but I mean that he looks fake and gay. That's an expression. Doesn't mean that he's actually gay. Hold your panties. Hold your panties. Okay, so the fate of the DCU and James Gunn. I read that, right? Okay, I read that. Yes, and this to finish it off, my insiders say one idea being floated is Gunn writing the Justice League 2 script with Chris Terrio already having a treatment and Snyder directing. I really doubt that. He's gonna poop on that like crazy.
Why would Chris Terrio work with Gunn? I mean, he can write that all by himself.
Yeah.
Or Snyder can help him. Why would they need a Gunn to write anything? He's a poor writer.
He's just gonna write poop jokes.
Just going to write that.
Dude.
Yes, and will say, dude, I'm doing important stuff. And then they were screaming and shouting at each other and, stupid jokes. Ha ha hi hi, gigi goo goo, gaga pee pee.
Yeah, exactly.
Ass pee pee.
Yeah, ass pee pee.
He's just going to write that.
So it would be a full circle moment since Gunn and Snyder both got their starts in Universal with Dawn of the Dead. Who cares? This is another entity. It's not about them having full circle. Like what full circle for crying out loud? They have different types of directing, different types of vision. They shouldn't be collabing because they're gonna clash heads.
They can't work together. I mean, it's like putting one genius to work with another idiot. I mean,
a genius with an idiot,
yes.
Basically. I mean, a genius in directing, not a genius in writing. Don't get me
wrong.
Yeah. So this is ridiculous, and he's a lefty. He's a crazy lefty.
Exactly. So how can they work with that? And also, if the Saudis, by that, they wouldn't like his. Lefty ideas and everything else. My right hand man, lefty.
Okay, so what do you guys think? We're gonna get to your comments in a second, and then we're gonna continue with this picture, which is a very cool picture.
Well, we are hopeful. I mean, really, really, really hopeful because that universe deserves to actually come back because it wasn't all that flop that people say it was actually very lucrative for Warner Brothers. They just were dumbasses and wanted Marvel money, but Marvel already made that money because they started from scratch and they established the universe. And by that point, when DC actually decided, oh yeah, now we're starting, they were already ahead with their movies. Of course, they will make money. You can't expect to make the same money when you just start your universe. You have to give it a chance to breathe, and it was really, really lucrative. I mean, the BVS, I think it made 800 and something
Yeah.
million. Yeah,
Actually, he just checked,
yeah,
just
I
to be
checked those
sure
and
that
it
all the money,
shows. Yeah,
I mean, all the movies were profitable,
yeah, all
even
the
though they
monies
didn't
were.
make as much as Marvel. They were all profitable. They didn't lose any money, unlike Superman, who is now 58 million deep
Yeah.
in loss.
And actually, even the first Suicide Squad made around 745 or something like that million.
Yeah.
Which is more than the new Superman.
Way more.
Way more.
That's all the
Yes.
money, and without the inflation.
Yeah.
And tickets sold. I mean, people that actually went to see the movie were 2 times, if not 2 times and a half more than the people that went to see Superman.
And actually, I don't like that Suicide Squad movie, but compared to the new Superman movie, it's way better. I mean, every movie of that is that universe is way better. But then after that, when they switch and they start idiotic things like a Blue Beetle and I don't know my grandmother's left slipper movie.
Left slipper movie. That's
yeah. I mean, and then everything starts to fail. Just actually post that universe. I think I enjoyed only Aquaman 2. That was a good movie.
Was great.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very fun movie. Very nice. Okay, guys, so now it's time to read some of your live comments in the chat before we start with the next topic. So let us see here. We have one guy that hates our guts already in the other chat, but we're never gonna agree on this. So why bother? Just don't watch us if you don't like us, and that's it.
He has to tell us, George, how much in the wrong we are. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to sleep.
We just said that we are reading the article. I mean, we did imply at least that we wouldn't.
That it's not set in stone. Yes.
Yeah, it's not set in stone. We said that we are not having a party because this is not a fact yet. Seems credible.
Yeah.
Definitely seems credible by all accounts, but we couldn't know for sure until we actually know for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is what we say. It seems very promising again. We were talking about this even before it was out in terms of news because it seemed that things are going in that direction, although it seemed very impossible, but it seemed that they were going that direction because of the post that Zack Snyder made. And seems like we were right because at least now we have actual news about this, like for 2 days in a row, even more by this point. So we are saying this looks very good and we see what happens in the future. So
also, to actually prefer the James Gunn universe to the SnyderVerse is really a display of poor taste to me. Because really, I mean, you can't watch any of the other movies and say, well, that movie was way better. The man with the freaking underwear that was as long as my grandmother's underwear. I mean,
as big as your grandmother's underwear.
The guy who did nothing the whole movie except in the end.
Yeah, and the end he was Superman for 2 seconds when he said Lois Miss Lane.
Made from the guy who gave us what a freaking orgy.
Yes, don't mention that. Okay, so guys in the chat. So hi to Vic Martino who says, Vic. Good seeing you here doing a live chat. I'm recent subscriber to your channel here. Love you too. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Vic Martino.
Thank you, Vic, and welcome.
We appreciate that. And Tsunami says the deal with the Saudis is closer to $1 trillion now. So, as of the news I saw yesterday, yeah.
Nice. So let them put that signature there and give us good movies. Yes.
Jeremiah says only because they keep going on about BS against him, but he has a right to be against anyone he wants. A ruler or president is still a human being and has fatigue and feelings. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Jeremiah.
I think it's about Trump who didn't like some of the guys at Comcast. as it was in the article. But
yeah.
of course he can. He doesn't need to.
Well, we have no idea what's happening there, so you can't really comment on that objectively. Thomas says, Jingle Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, the Batmobile
laid an egg, and the Batmobile lost a wheel, and the Joker got away. Yes. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, you guys talking to each other. Let's see what else.
Can we also have a moment of silence for Man of Culture?
Who is the Man of Gooning?
Yes, and now moment of silence for Man of Culture, and then long live Man of Gooning, I'd say. Hell.
Okay, that was enough. Long live Man of Gooning. Now, Tsunami says they will let him write his wife into a scene getting with someone else as usual. Yes,
of course.
Exactly. That's what James Gunn does.
That's what he
does.
That's
a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Vic says, let's all hope that there is some truth to all of this breaking news and we true DC fans get what we want and deserve. Good DC content. Yes, Vic.
Yes. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. Yes.
From your mouth to God's ears, like we say here in our country. Okay, continue. Oh, hi to Palmy 101 as well.
Hey, Palmy. Gunnar of Culture, yes.
Gunnar of Culture, applause says yes to, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see if there's anything interesting. Oh, Ribakri says, if I can recall, I think Snyder is in Saudi Arabia filming a movie called Brawler. Yeah, he also has a thing, yeah.
So he's doing it there, actually. So maybe he's telling them, look, guys, I can make you a lot of money now. Absolutely. Sorry. I'm talking in Bulgarian. I would hope that really, if this happens, that Ben Affleck will also return, because I want to see a badass Batman again. Just recast,
the most badass.
The most badass, yeah. Just recast Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I don't want to see his hairy chest ever again or his face.
Even before the things that he started to do, all his shenanigans in his real life, even before that, he was never a good fit for the Flash, and I don't like the personality of this Flash. He's kind of a goofball, but I want a manly actor for the Flash, finally, because the only manly actor that we had for Flash was John Wesley Shipp.
And that was 100 years ago.
And that was 100 years ago. And after that, we got the skinny Grant Gustin and the hairy non-something.
Hairy as a gorilla.
Non-something, I don't know what, Ezra Miller. Yes, hairy as a gorilla anyway.
Non-binary, but hairy as a gorilla.
Hairy as a gorilla, yes.
Somehow.
So maybe he's a non-gorilla, something like that. Who knows, indeed.
All right.
So yeah, let's hope.
We will continue to the next just as soon as I check my DMs, as Roadkill says. Okay. Okay, guys, so, of course, let us know what you think in the comments. This is huge. We're gonna keep an eye on it and keep covering it as soon as we can.
Keep our fingers crossed, all the fingers.
All the crossing fingers. And now let's go to the picture, because it's here. Actually.
Oh, it's here? Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's actually here. So let me zoom this in. Okay, so Zack posted this picture of course, Ben Affleck's Batman in his armored suit, rain during the rain. Like, I mean, his photography is amazing. Every time I'm like, what is this? This is framed in such a great way. Every shot that he does has some kind of a meaning to me, because you see how the lines of the wall like go towards the center. Everything has some kind of a purpose, so to speak. That's how it's framed. The huge Batman.
The bat signal.
The bat signal is there.
Yes, it's there. It's all the things that we need from actually a photo with Batman. The bat signal and Batman. And that's enough for an epic scene.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure that he also took some inspiration from the Dark Knight Returns, because that Batman is basically from there. But I'm sure that he took some inspiration from shots and also did it better, because all his photography are way better than the art in that comic book.
Yeah, I mean, if all the pictures of Zack Snyder turn into comic book panels, that will be perfection, because they're all framed amazingly
because he's an artist too, in a way. Don't forget to actually be able to take great photos is like being able to draw. Still need to know where the things must be positioned, how the lighting is going to be, the shadows and everything. It's not just you take your fancy camera and you press a button. In the hands of a person who doesn't have that vision and talent, no matter how professional and expensive is the camera, it's all the same. You know,
Yeah.
still should have the talent and the vision for that.
For sure. So this is just amazing picture. I would put it as a desktop. It's so
Yeah,
beautiful.
and this was actually so far the only thing that we didn't have as a photo, because we got Batman in his normal suit, then we got the Nightmare Batman, and now the Armored Batman, actually, which is the only Batman who can fight Superman because of the armor, of course.
Yeah, and of course the kryptonite.
Well,
basically, because he can still have the kryptonite and be totally crushed by Superman, but the armor actually saved him quite a few times.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
he couldn't survive being hit and going through a building like he did.
That's actually the ballsiest move in that movie. That actually they definitively say Batman won because of all the things he did. You know, so it's a ballsy move with which I do not agree as much still, but in the context of the movie,
there is still a saving net,
and there is still a
safety net, so to speak, because Superman actually held back the whole time. Whole time. So this is not an objective fight to the death.
Also, this is not exactly
by any means.
It's not like in the Dark Knight Returns where he actually doesn't hold back, but Batman is using all sorts of shenanigans, including up there on the roof. There is the old one-armed green arrow with a kryptonite arrow. And this is actually how he won it in the Dark Knight Returns. So, but Superman there was not holding back, actually, you know. But the Superman there and Superman here in the movie are much different, actually. The Superman here in the movie is much better.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually the difference.
Yeah. I mean, the Superman there in the comic books was made to be
corporate sloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't Superman, really.
No, it wasn't. It was a guy that actually, you know, worked for the government, and he believed whatever the president told me and things like that. It wasn't the true justice in the American way, or even the better tomorrow or whatever. It was very, very different Superman because Frank Miller. And I even had friends who told me, I don't buy that story. I don't think that Superman would be like that. And I say, you're very right. This is another Superman that is not the real one. So it's just Frank Miller doing his usual stuff, you know. So,
and writing it in favor of Batman.
Yeah.
A lot.
Because Frank Miller was a fan of Batman, avid one, just like Grant Morrison. He always write things, you know, now Batman can do everything, much like the guys who did Batman the animated series. That's why, you know, there is this scene in Superman the animated series when they meet for the first time, and Batman is able to judo throw him, and Superman is looking like that while falling down, and I say, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't buy that. Yes. Great photo.
Great photo. Once again, I just want to emphasize that the battle between Superman and Batman in Batman v Superman is not at all, not even a little bit objective. Because it was made all in the context that Superman had to make a decision how to save. I mean, he was considered about his mom. I mean, concerned, sorry. He was super concerned about his mom and what's gonna happen because she has been held somewhere, and he was just trying to talk to Batman. Batman in the meantime is being a complete effing bitch to him.
Absolutely.
So he was trying to hold back to not kill him right off, because he could have done that in every second of every moment of the fight, starting from the beginning. He could just because remember how Batman just pointed all the guns at Superman and just shot him, and Superman just went into the air and blasted everything with his heat vision. That could be just Batman, not even the guns.
Exactly.
He could have killed Batman in every, like I said, in every frame, but he didn't. So this is not definitive Batman defeated Superman. Like, what? This is literally Superman is a good person who is trying to save his freaking mom here. And to appeal to Batman, who is an asshole, and he forgot himself in hate. and regretment, resentment, whatever. He was trying to get through to him.
It's essentially, like in the cartoons where the bigger guy holds a smaller guy on the hand and the smaller guy is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and also that's a Superman who already had to kill the last of his kind in the first movie, and that hurt him. So he's not just going to say, okay, now let me break your neck and my mom is safe, fly. No, he was trying to not do things like that.
No, he was trying to get him to help him save his mom, to help him see reasons so he can. They both would split their efforts and try to save his mom and stop Lex Luthor. So he was doing exactly what you should do as a leader. You go to the other manly guy, you tell him, look man, you're an asshole, but we could work together because I think you're just a damaged man. And you have to see reason because that's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not pretending.
Or you go to the other guy and tell him, what is the dog? Where is the dog, Luthor? The dog, I have no balls. Where is the dog?
Yeah. I can't find it myself, although I'm Superman.
Yes, where are my balls? Oh, over there. Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Of course. So, great picture. Once again.
Yes, no, really great picture, which it's a comic book come to life. Really, that's why I love those movies, because they are comic book that came to life.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a dirty talk from some people.
But guys, let us know what you think in the comments about this new picture and Zack's vision and how he's a great photographer actually, and all those things. Like how many pictures is he going to share, because he did say he's only getting started.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's having a full album of those things.
Yeah, so let us know.
Let us know.
Now, let's see the chat. I see that you guys were just fooling around basically and talking about other stuff. And yes, to ask why Tsunami is not the guest here, as we promised, because we have to schedule that.
He will be. We have to schedule it.
And this is really on the fly. We didn't even know if we can make it because I'm usually super tired at this time.
He was our first guest here, so.
Yeah. We want to do things properly, so I'm gonna let him know in advance. I didn't even know that he was gonna be here tonight because this is not the usual time for him. Yeah, so it's not just we do it. Yeah. There's things that are moving pieces, so to speak. But we're totally gonna do it.
Of course.
So Thomas says, what's brown and sticky and doesn't come back? A stick, but what's brown and sticky but does come back?
A boomerang, mate.
Yeah, a boomerang.
A boomerang.
Okay, Batman has the ancient Tibetan monk technique.
He does actually, Thomas. He does, but that's bullcrap. That's this ancient Tibetan monk technique, which he can consume electricity in his body for 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
For no reason. I mean, the only reason is Grant Morrison, who, being the non-binary Irish that he is now, he just say, well, I would like Batman to be able to do this now, so let's give him the ancient Tibetan technique, oi?
Yeah.
And he can do that and also call me they, not them.
Oh, stop it. Tsunami says, why imagine Batman solving crimes instead of universe calamities like a detective even?
Oh boy, Batman? A detective, Tsunami?
Oh my god.
What do you mean? we see that ever.
So what do you call a Superman with pink kryptonite? Superwoman. Oh gosh.
Actually, a new cover of Kryptonite was introduced this week in comic books, but I was too busy to read that and decided, nah.
It's probably dumb. It's a dumb color. I mean, whatever it is.
It's probably a cover that transforms him into a non-binary Superman.
Okay.
Super non-binary, yes.
Yeah. Vic says, I like those Superman shirts you guys got on. I wear Batman shirts myself. Batman the asshole is my favorite character. The a-hole.
The a-hole, yeah.
Yeah.
The goddamn Batman.
The
goddamn Batman, yeah.
We actually don't have any shirts with the Man of Steel, BVS, whatever, Superman logo from the SnyderVerse. We do want to have that. We gotta get it. We just got these things because we do like the new logo.
Like the logo, yes.
But we obviously don't like the new Superman.
No. We just like the logo.
But we do have to get the original because that is what's coming.
What is coming, exactly.
And now let's get to the final news of tonight, guys, which is this.
Oh boy, it's an old man.
It's a guy who didn't want to play Superman, And he refused with his whole being not to wear the costume. He was very clear about that for years. We talked about Smallville and how it was basically 10 years of edging. And then you never come. Because he didn't want to wear the costume. He didn't want to be Superman on screen. He just did this, and that was it. And then we saw a CGI shot of him for 200 meters.
Imagine that.
Great.
Imagine that.
So, yeah, Tom Welling was never about Superman, but now all of a sudden, he wants to play Batman, where he's actually so old. This picture is very old as well.
Picture is also, but he looks far worse now, I think.
He looks like my Uncle Ben, okay?
Exactly.
I don't have an Uncle Ben.
But if I did, it was going to be like
he's very out of shape. There's many Hollywood actors that actually use their, money to sustain themselves, and you can actually do that without that much money at all if you know what you're doing, but he didn't do any of it.
No, and he used to be a photo model, I like, by the way, despite the bad Photoshop work.
That's very bad Photoshop.
I like how they kept his double chin.
Yeah.
No,
basically.
It's exactly there, yeah.
Basically. But yeah, he still look decent here, but now, he looks like a grandfather almost. This is ridiculous. So he has to work out a lot, do some plastic surgery, and
a lot of that. Also,
a lot of miracles, potions.
Even in his best days, his face is not manly enough to be any semblance of Batman or Bruce Wayne. It's just not.
Yeah, he's not. He's just not that. So all of a sudden now he decided he wants to be a superhero and wear an actual costume.
And we were talking in one of our gaming streams when we talked, or was it actually? I don't remember. It was in gaming. We talked with Tsunami about that how maybe he refused to be Superman because he didn't want to be compared with the others. But now all of a sudden he wants to be Batman. That's even more comparison because we had better actors, we have more iconic actors for Batman than for Superman, actually.
Yeah.
So that's so.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If he looked alright, if it was like a story where Batman is older but still looks like he's in his 30s, that's fine. But that's not the case. I mean, there's many actors that look like they're much younger than they are, and they can play that for years. But if they don't look the part, that's the thing. Hollywood doesn't care how old you are as long as you look young. That's it. Even when I was a kid, there was TV shows that I watched with teenagers, and the teenagers were 25.
Yeah.
In real life, those actors were all 25.
All the Power Rangers were in their 20s, actually, and they were playing teenagers for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, but the difference is that those Power Rangers that you showed me, they looked in their 30s. They looked so old, I couldn't believe it. Like, Logan literally showed me like 2 weeks ago some little, clips from some Power Rangers shows that I don't think I've seen exactly those. I don't remember.
That was season 3.
Okay.
Of Mighty Morphin. That's why they look like that. In season 1, they look more like teenagers.
Okay. But they're still supposed to be teenagers. Yeah. And those people look 30. Like some of them look 35. I'm not kidding. I mean, what are you doing? So if they look teenagers, I'm okay with it. If they don't, I'm not okay with it because it takes me off. I mean,
exactly.
It throws me back. It's obvious they're not a teenager. What are you doing?
Look at Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Forgot her name.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. How unprofessional now.
Oh, I forgot totally her name right now.
Well, look at Wednesday.
Yeah, look at her. She looks great.
Looks like a teenager.
Yes, she still looks like a teenager when they make her with the makeup and with the pigtails, not ponytails.
Yeah.
It takes me. Yasto says in the chat.
Yeah, it takes me off.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm making funny stuff. Okay, let's read this article because it's very freaking late our time. So let's read it. When did I put this? Oh, yes.
How that get in?
Yeah, how that get in there? So Tom Welling wants to play James Gunn's DCU Batman. I guess he doesn't care about integrity.
No.
And actually showing the characters on screen. By the way, guys, if anybody wants to support the stream, you can go over to the gaming channel because this channel is not monetized, So, yeah. You gotta go there if you want, of course. So, Smallville star Tom Welling says he wants to suit up as Batman in James Gunn's DCU. No, he never wanted to suit up at anything.
How can he suit up? He's fat.
Yeah. Welling appeared at the Smallville panel at Comic-Con Liverpool via YouTube with much of the original cast, where fans asked which DC character they would play if given the chance. And by the way, Kristen Kirk, who played Lana Lang, looks amazing. She's one of those people that actually looks super young and pretty much like she did back in the day.
So
like
actually,
amazing.
unlike Tom Welling, she can actually play Lana Lang in a new movie.
Basically.
Yeah.
Michael Rosenbaum immediately pointed at Welling and mounted. What's that? Mounted. He's mounted. I never heard this. How are those articles written? I never heard such expression in my whole life of speaking English.
They're journalists, George. They have to use things like mounted, chinwag,
and
all other things like that.
Like, what is this?
So, journalism.
They mount. I never heard that in my life.
No, it's a real word.
Okay, but I never heard it.
But how many people are using it?
Exactly, that's what I mean. And all of a sudden, an article they mounted this. Yeah. Did they spit it out also? Jesus.
No, they just mounted it.
Okay.
We stay too long with the mounted thing. People will think something else, I'm sure.
Okay, Batman, which drew a big reaction from the crowd. Welling didn't hesitate, simply answering, I mean, Batman. Aaron Ashmore then joked that he could be Welling's Robin. Welling fired back with, I'd fly with you anytime, keeping the crowd going. Yeah, of course, they want
Batman
to lick...
doesn't fly, you idiot.
They want to lick the crowd's ass, basically. Yeah. Welling has wanted Batman for years. Really? Since when? I never heard of this.
Since when? I never heard that. When? He didn't want to be freaking Superman, but he always wanted to be Batman?
Yeah, that's lame.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, this isn't the first time Welling has pushed for the Dark Knight. In 2019 appearance on Rosenbaum's Inside the View podcast, he was asked who he'd want to play outside of Superman. His answer was Batman, saying he liked the character and though there was room to build something different. We don't need something different, we just need Batman.
Yeah, Tom, you need to get into shape and become a better actor.
Yeah. Welling also pushed for Bruce Wayne to appear on Smallville during its run. This didn't allow the series to use Batman, but Welling still had ideas. Okay. Speaking at TariffCon in 2024, he explained that he wanted Bruce Wayne to casually show up during the scene in a Luthor's mansion. He described the pitch as Clark Kent walking in, Lex greeting someone off screen as Bruce, and Batman quietly exiting. It was a simple way to acknowledge the character without ever suiting him up. But that would be total waste because we never see Batman after that.
We'll never see Batman, and also, how would Batman be there if this is still the young Superman? I mean, Bruce Wayne is not supposed to be there doing deals with Lex Luthor. But actually walking around, journeying around the world,
They're supposed to be the same age.
Supposed to be the same
so
age.
He should be like a young guy and he's training.
Around the world.
Talk with Lex Luthor's
What is this? Freaking Gotham? The TV show?
I mean, I'm gonna be pissed off if I saw that in Smallville when I was a kid and watched this, because I will never see Batman again. Imagine they will have to make the whole suit to cast Batman and he to just do this.
Yes. Hey, Bruce and his cheers and more years of aging.
More years of aging. This whole is just freaking aging. I'm tired of it. I'm so happy it's over. It's the most not satisfying thing ever. If you have to, if the diction of not satisfying. Yeah, be not satisfied at all. There's a picture of Tom Welling.
Exactly.
Oh. It says
fired.
below the picture it says 10 years of aging.
10 years of aging.
Not satisfied at all.
No.
And get the hell out of here. You're fired.
Is he married or his wife actually read that?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Well,
pretty sure he is, but who knows? Oh no, he got divorced, maybe.
So she read that dictionary.
I'm not sure. So could Welling actually land the role?
No.
Welling's comments come as fans continue speculating about who James Gunn will cast as DC's Batman for the Brave and the Bold, which is going to be not brave and not bold.
Not both at all, yeah.
It's probably gonna be another orgy somewhere.
It's going to be, yes, with the Bat family, because he wants to put the whole Bat family inside. Yeah.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Gunn hasn't announced anything yet, and recently Andy Muschietti said he wasn't allowed to talk about it. There's also the question if it will happen. Yeah, because if the SnyderVerse drops, I don't know.
Now, if let's say that theoretically that this movie somehow happens, you know, the first of all is going to be horrendous, as we say, the Bat family and their wacky shenanigans, because James Gunn cannot make a movie without an ensemble. He'll put everyone in that movie. So all the Robins, all the Batgirls, everyone, Damian freaking Wayne, who nobody likes but him, will be there. And even if it happens, okay, this needs to be a bit older Batman. Not as old as Tom Welling, by the way, because he's 40 something, I think.
Okay, let's see. Tom Welling. Oh gosh. Oh my
he's
god.
fat and uncly like, oh boy.
He's 48.
48, okay. So not that old, actually, as we say for that Batman. But even if, again, it needs to be a guy who actually will look badass, because no matter what he does, okay, even with some training, he just doesn't have the face. He doesn't have the aura of Batman. It needs to be someone who looks, you know, manlier, more badass. So
I'm just gonna put this on screen now.
That there, it's not the face of Batman.
It's not. Absolutely not, guys.
Much like, for example, a lot of people push for Alan Richardson. He'll be a great Batman. Oh my. Oh my.
God, these commercials are ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Where is the skip button?
It doesn't appear.
Skip? No, it should appear any moment.
This was for a man of Gunning who wants women to walk over him. Okay. So, yeah, okay. This interview was some way. Some year.
But when you're in that situation, there's no one there to be like, hey, this is what you should do. That's why you need mentors. Right. And you need people around to be like,
I mean, even Michael Rosenbaum looks better than him.
Yeah.
In many ways that way to me, because I saw you having fun, which I didn't understand.
And his voice is raspy.
Yes, not a voice of Batman.
And that's not a very manly voice at all.
I think maybe
now I have more fun.
I'm not blaming your agents, but maybe at the time your agents were kind of very delicate with you. Like, you're not doing that, you're not doing that. And they were part of that.
Yeah, Michael Rosenbaum looks better than him.
He looks way better than him, yeah.
And he's not like a outstanding handsome guy.
But still, when he looks in the mirror, he knows, no, I can't play Batman, so Tom Welling should be the same.
Yeah.
Try to get you to do things, but
yeah.
I mean, he doesn't even bother to color his hair, you know, like Michael Rosenbaum just has like even different streaks of
Michael
color.
Rosenbaum actually has hair, it's not a filter.
Yeah, he looks great for 50-something because he's older.
He's older. Yeah.
He's older, but he looks younger.
He looks younger.
Like, look at that.
My agent's great. My agent loves me.
My Uncle Bob.
Even John Wesley Shipp looked way better. I watched the interview again here on his channel with him, and even he looked better than Tom Welling, and he's much older.
Yeah. Goes to show that if you sustain yourself, you can look much younger for much longer.
So just as I was saying, you know, a lot of people said about Alan Richardson to be Batman, he would be great Batman, but I can't see him as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
much like I can't see Tom Welling as neither, you know. So
no, absolutely not. Okay, let's read your comments, guys, but let's know what you think about this in the comments of the stream and the future video that is gonna come out of this. So Thomas was joking around about something.
Well, he was pushing his dad jokes again.
Okay. Tsunami explained that mouthed means no sound, but you can read the lips. It also means something else in Chinese massage parlor.
I knew it. I knew it.
Really?
I knew that someone was going to say something dirty like that.
Tom wants his face could play Alfred's annoying nephew or something.
Yeah, his left shoe.
Yes. What's his face? Tom wants his face.
Wants his face, yeah. Tom, I was never going to be Superman anyway, Welling. Yeah.
I don't get this joke. Do you get this joke?
So a blind man walked into a hardware store and he picked his dog up over his head and swung it around. The manager walked over and asked if he needed help. The blind man said, "No, I'm just looking."
Yeah, basically he's using his dog for his eyes or something.
Yes, the dog, he's looking around with the dog. Because that's his eyes, it's a guide dog.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You say so? Oh, Pami also started with the jokes. Nice. Okay, welcome to the fault.
Yeah. The name of this podcast, it's very funny, yeah, inside of me. Inside me. Hold on. I just watched Allison Mack. We actually want to talk about Allison Mack, guys.
Oh, yeah, we went
Inside of you.
Inside of you.
Inside of you clips. But yeah, we wanted to talk about Allison Mack, but it's too much.
Yeah,
too much.
The interview is too.
It's too long, but it's amazing actually because she was explaining how she got reformed in prison. And how she got into this cult and how she was brainwashed, and she realized it. Thankfully, she couldn't even believe what was happening to her. That she will reach such a, that she will even believe that she has the authority to take somebody's body autonomy and whatever. It is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yes, we just turn it on to see Tom Wedding.
Yeah, that's it.
Didn't say anything.
It's not about seeing what they're talking about.
Yeah, Tsunami, she was in a X-Code, but she's reformed.
Yeah, she's reformed. She helps other people as well in prison. She says that there's many issues there and people need to be guided because some of them could be definitely reformed if they only realize what they've done and why. So they need people that actually understand them and can work with them. And a totally different person can come out of there and they need to be prepped for real life after they're out of there. And it's very important to be integrated in society as normal functioning human beings to actually really be changed and not just let them on the streets again and they do the same thing because they're damaged, that they didn't see any recognition or understanding when they were in jail. In whatever capacity, they were just treated like crap all the time, and the only thing that you hear there is how you are complete trash, and it's just repeated over and over again. So she just was trying to say this is not productive at all, and instead of putting people on the streets and be more tolerant, you should reform them and work with them and use the time that they spend in jail actually productively, literally, in an extremely healthy manner. So what she is saying makes a ton of sense and it's really profound. So yeah, you should definitely watch that actually. It's amazing interview.
Michael Rosenbaum has actually great interviews on his podcast, although he's kind of lefty, I think, but still. He's a friend of James Gunn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
He was even supposed to have a cameo in the Superman movie. Allegedly he has it, we just can't see it.
Yeah. Well. Okay, guys, so we really have to go. It's very late. So, basically, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Are we playing?
Oh, tomorrow Ninja Gaiden, yes.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning we have Ninja Gaiden.
Boss to fight there. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the hard boss.
Well, actually, on all the videos I watched, he's kind of easy. We just can't do what we need to do, but we'll do it.
All right. So tomorrow, guys, in exactly how many hours is that? 10. 9 and a half hours. We shall stream. They should make prisoners join the last chancers instead. Chancers? What the heck is that?
The last chancers. What is the last chancers?
You gotta tell me tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. So let's see if we can rate someone, actually. Oh, can we rate from the superhero channel yet? I think no. But we can rate a gaming channel.
From the gaming channel.
And okay, guys, we can rate... No, it's the opposite. No, wait. What am... So...
What?
Yeah, I can't rate anyone still. Yeah, that's such a bummer.
So from the gaming channel.
Such a bummer. Okay, I will rate. Such a bummer. I mean, I can rate ourselves for no reason, and then for this channel to rate the other channel, that's not gonna work.
Well, I mean, Mr. Hardcore, don't be.
I'm just gonna rate Mr. Hardcore then,
Yeah.
from the Good Gaming channel. It's such a bummer I can't rate. We can be rated, but we can't rate
But we
anyone.
can't rate anyone. Why is that?
Yeah. I'm off to meet the wind. Okay, go play, go play.
Okay, go.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the gaming stream. Love ya. Let's see your names on the screen now as well. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. With me, the 40 cameras, and Logan. Bye bye.
The 40K Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires, but with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Through warp storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.